What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com. It's JJ.
And Mike. And this Moore League Boys basketball video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
Friday night, the Big Bad Bruin is hoping he can look down on an upset tonight as Wilson hosts Millikan. Bruins trying to make some noise.
But these Rams have just been phenomenal so far this season. They won it at the buzzer thanks to a putback from Thomas Pua in the first meeting between these teams.
And in the second meeting, it's what Wilson has been doing this year, slowing the game down, setting up their defense, sitting there, making Millikan shoot over top of them, so the Rams attack the offensive glass.
Slow it down, JJ. But Millikan, 5 offensive rebounds in the first quarter. Jacob Lundy-Mallon with 3 of those, and he gets the big and one right there.
That puts them in the lead, but the Bruins come right back. Zamari Manning moving the ball very well for the Bruins. Only 5 turnovers in the first half. Usually that's how Millikan eats. Louis Smith with the putback right there. He had 9 points, and it's only a 2-point game after the first quarter. But the Rams were running more effectively in the second.
Well, that's just what they do. Obviously, that's the kind of game they try and suck you into. Wilson wants to play the exact opposite style, but Millikan wins this one. Manning and the Bruins follow suit. Frankie Luongo and one, big for them.
You just don't want to get into that game with Millikan, though.
You don't want to wrestle with the Rock, and you don't want to run with the Rams. I mean, this is just what they do. They do it as well as anybody who plays that style. Brian Chambers, 15 points in the first quarter. Jacob Lundy-Mallon, 9 points and 5 offensive boards in the first half.
We'll get back to 21. Millikan up 6 at the break in the second half. Millikan and Chambers hot to start, and Wilson not so much. All of those bunnies were going down for the Bruins in the first half, not so much in the second half. And in the midst of a 14-0 run, Malik Marquette fouled hard by Smith. Referees would discuss it. Smith would be ejected. Technical foul, one of 3 technical fouls on Wilson in the third quarter. A lot of conversations, a lot of crowd noise.
Slow it down.
Definitely slowed the game down. On the next play, a double foul. I mean, Millikan is always ready to turn it up, even without the CD in. And this gym kind of played into their hands with this inflammatory clapping and chants from the stands.
The Coke bottle was definitely shaken in the second half here. Manning, fueled by the fans, getting the block right there. But this is exactly what Millikan wants, as we've mentioned.
Chambers in transition, bang, BC, 25 points. He continues to fill it up. And the Rams had 18 offensive rebounds in this one. Yeah, ran out of Windex for sure. They outscored Wilson 25-6 in the third. That's just hard, gosh darn stick-to-itiveness down there in the paint. And like we said, Chris Francis and his team, they just revel in the calamity. High intensity is their normal.
Lundy-Mallon, they call him the glue. He had 26 points, 15 rebounds in this game, including 9 offensive. A heck of a game from him, obviously.
He's really coming into his own. He said his shot's going down in practice, so why not shoot it in the game? And he did plenty of that in this one for his game-high 26. Soccer clap for the fans. Why not? It is Millikan. No team gets more fired up for a teammate getting it in than JLM and these Rams. And Millikan rolled to another victory, 84-57.
Rams staying in third place in the Moore League. They are looking very good for a playoff spot right now, which is big news for Ram fans.
This video brought to you in part by McCarty's Jewelry, here for you since 1932. We are headed to the final week of Moore League play, and to find out who is going to the playoffs and where they will be seated, you got to stay right here, because this is GazetteSports.com, and we are Long Beach Sports.